Good evening, G1s. I am Master Wayne, hosting tonight's G1 interviews, and I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, that is G1 Dark Morris. How you doing this evening, dude?
I'm doing fine.
That's brilliant. You've got to be like one of the only guys I know is more talented than I am, or has more talents. Let's see, you're an author. You wrote a book called The Sinister Wolf, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's awful. Don't read it. Don't buy it.
Way to plug your work, dude.
I'm giving people fair warning. Keep your money.
You're a martial artist. You have a black belt in Taekwondo?
Yes.
I do believe. Studied at Kang's Taekwondo Academy?
Yeah.
Nice
exactly.
one. I've done my research.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also a musician, movie maker.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. It's great to have you this evening, dude. I'm going to start off, as I always start off, with some screw attack questions. And then I'm going to be moving on to some personal work, blogging, video questions. I'm going to play the little game called This or That later on. And finish with some random gaming questions. So, Dark Morris, how did you discover screwattack.com?
I discovered it back in like 2007, 2008. My brother was watching some AVGN videos, and I found some Screw Attack top 10 videos. I watched those, and I went to the site. Cut that out.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah.
It's a straight up interview.
Yeah. Yeah. Top 10s, found their site, like looked at it all, but didn't really go get into it until 2008 when Rental Floss, Keith Apicary, Game Overthinker all became famous, popular.
Yeah.
On the site. Yeah, then I made my account. Around this at the tail end of version 3, that's when I made my account, and version 4, that's when I started blogging and making videos. 2010.
At the same age as me then.
Yeah.
Excellent. What is your favourite show and why? The Screw Attack original shows.
Has to be Side Scrollers. Ever since I started watching that, I haven't missed much at all since like for 3 years.
Nice.
Around 3 to 4 years. Yeah.
Did you do any of those birthday challenges?
I did. The one time I did one when they were back in April. They asked for Kira from Mortal Kombat. I did that.
Ah, excellent. Yeah. I did one also. They set a challenge of putting yourself a picture of yourself playing Super Mario World. That was an easy one. I got off light, and they posted it, which was nice.
I had to dress up.
Yeah, I didn't have to. I just had a control pad in my mouth and Super Mario World on the TV. Who was your favourite Screw Attack member of staff?
Right now it's a toss-up between Sean and Craig. I like Sean, I like Craig. Craig's the best. Better than Craig. Let's go with Craig. Yeah.
Craig. Why?
Yeah. Why? Yeah, he's like his old schoolness. I like that he made the site. Yeah. And yeah, he just likes all the kind of stuff I do. And yeah, that's about it.
Yes, probably the only person you can relate to, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Pretty
like he's very hardcore into the old stuff, like very good at them. I like that. He's like
where he does the challenges and stuff like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, what was the last thing on the site that made you laugh? I mean, proper laugh.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Well, because like I don't recall me laughing much because they're all funny stuff. Just watching side scrollers when they bring up stupid stories from people.
Especially Florida.
Oh, yes, Florida. Florida's horrible. Let's just say when Sam was like talking about kids and Halloween, he's like, they're lucky I stopped. Yeah, Halloween walking around, he's driving his vehicle. They're lucky he stops. That made me laugh.
I remember one time when Jared was still there, and they brought that kid from that foundation, and they did a live stream, and the kid was there playing video games with him, and they were playing Mario Kart 64, and Jared jumped off Rainbow Road. He landed, but then he bounced off again.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I enjoyed that.
Hardcore Zach.
Hardcore Zach. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's anything on the site that you could change, what would it be?
What's the question?
If there's anything on the site you could change, what would it be?
Put my videos on the front page.
Yeah, me too.
That's no, yeah, that's all. That's my answer. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, I remember in version 4 them having like a software sharing kind of thing. Do you remember that? You could put something on there like a music album or notes and stuff, and people could download it from that site.
Okay. Yeah. I remember.
I like that little feature. And last but not least, what are your fondest memories of Screw Attack?
Well, I think let's go back to SGC 1 and 2. Those are fun times. And when Brent of Floss and the AVGN and the Game Over Thinker and Kid Carry were producing stuff more frequently on the site back in 09, 010. Those were best times, I would say. So when everybody started coming to the site and they got big and successful.
Very good. And that is it for the Screw Attack questions. How do you think you're doing?
Fine.
Yeah, you're doing alright.
Fine.
Excellent. Now we're coming to your nice little section. The latest blog or video you have done, which is you're doing the Metroid series. See, with you don't review the one game from series, you do the whole series. I was wondering, what kind of workload is that, and how do you get all that done?
I only did the Metal Gear Solid series.
Yes.
That
you did all of them, didn't you?
Pretty much. Yeah, I did 1, 2, and 3. Later 4. Somewhere in between I did Rising. I did Rising. It's a great game. I haven't done Peace Walker or Portable Ops, or I haven't even done the MSX games yet, but just the main console games they're finished. It's all done. Discovering 1, 2, 3 was took months of working. Months. I played them all, record all the footage, write all the scripts, all the editing.
It's a lot of work.
Months. Yeah.
Say hi to your dog for me. And what about the Metroid series, the one you're doing at the minute? How far ahead are you? Because you've done the first one for the NES, you've done the second for the Game Boy, and you've just recently done the third one, Super Metroid, for the SNES. Out of those three, which one is the better Metroid game?
I do enjoy Metroid 2 quite a bit, because then everybody says Super Metroid. Well, to say just Super Metroid, that's the answer everybody wants to hear. But there's a soft spot for the NES one, because it's 8-bit on the NES, the first one in the series. That one's tough though. It's a hard game, quite difficult. But we'll go with Super Metroid.
Super Metroid. And you're also doing Fusion for the Game Boy Advance and hopefully Zero Mission?
Yes. I'll be doing those soon. Waiting for Zero Mission to come in.
I've actually played both of those games. I don't even have a Game Boy Advance. and I find them awesome. Especially Fusion, when it straight after Super Metroid. Brilliant game.
Oh yeah, Metroid. Metroid 4.
Metroid 4. And
Yeah.
any chance of a Metroid Prime review?
Yes, and that's being considered down the road. It might happen. It'll happen, just when it does, I haven't decided yet. It depends how I feel about it when I'll get around to it. Yep.
Yes. Excellent. Now, I bought my GameCube just to play Metal Gear Solid, but ended up playing Metroid Prime, and it completely blew my mind. It was like a 3D first-person Super Metroid, especially the first Prime. It was awesome. Right, out of all of your works, all of your videos, which one is your favourite? And which one did you have the most fun making? Just try to
All my
remember now.
works, even including YouTube, all my YouTube stuff, right?
Everything. I don't mind.
Let's see. I can't say they're all pretty awesome.
If you could watch one right now, which one would it be?
I'd say my Sonic 3 videos.
Sonic 3.
Yeah, my two-part Sonic 3 videos.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Those are they're just fun to watch because I'm kind of a fan of my own work. That's
Me too. Well, especially mine, because nobody else is going to watch them.
that's what I do. I just because I'm being creative. I'm not making videos that get famous, successful. If I want to see something, I'm gonna make it happen, and then I can watch it later. Like, haha, that's me.
Yeah, a man after my own heart. Exactly what I try to do. If there's any G1 out there who you could collaborate with, who would it be? And you can't choose me because we've got something in the works already.
I'll just say Iron Man Tom.
Tom the Iron Man.
Might as well work with him, and it'll be good.
Is that your mum?
Yes.
Say hi, will you? Okay, and that is the end of the personal work/questions. I could take a breather for a little minute. We're going to play a little game called This or That. It's like a kind of a word association game. If I say two things and you've got to immediately answer this or that, whichever one I say. So it's a test one. If I was to say Sonic or Mario, what would you say?
Sonic.
Like that. But I've got loads here. It's going to be like really rapid fire.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I guess.
He-Man or Thundercats?
Thundercats.
Rescue Rangers or Gummy Bears?
Rescue Rangers.
PS4, Xbox One?
Xbox One.
NES or the Master System?
NES. Sorry.
Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Street Fighter.
Jared or Destin?
Destin.
Lauren or Lauren?
Lauren.
Yes, I thought you might say that. How'd you like that?
That was fun. Destin over Pro Jared. Of course, Destin.
Destin, obviously. I remember that time where Destin actually shot Jared. Do you remember that? It was like one of the last bits he did.
Yeah.
And then on the next show you see him in a bandage in his arm and stuff. Okay, we're moving swiftly on to the random gaming questions. What is your favourite system of all time? And if you can't think of one, list your top 5.
It's a toss-up between the Sega Genesis and NES. Yeah, that's awesome. So the toss-up, I can't pick one over the other.
Excellent. Do you have any fond childhood memories of them consoles?
Fun childhood memories? Well, just waking up and like, oh, look at this. What is this? Super Mario Brothers 3? Oh my god. It's amazing.
There for like 16 hours. I completed it once, I can do it again. Well, that's what I was like. I was like doing a level over and over again and try and get really good at the level. How fast I could do it and all that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I just play it through and be like, okay, I beat it. I could beat it no problem every time. I'm good. That's all. Where's the next game?
Excellent. What are you playing at the minute, and how are you liking it?
Chrysalis. It's an NES game. It's like a 2D Zelda 2 Link's Adventure if it were an isometric view, made by SNK, and it's awesome music. It has a leveling system. Just an overall great adventure RPG game. Action RPG adventure by SNK.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh. What games are on your wish list? Or is there anything coming out that you might want to get?
Oh, and decent. Okay. For whatever reason, it's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Yeah, for whatever reason, I want that game.
Are there any retro games that you want to own?
Mega Man ZX, and a bunch of Castlevania games on the Game Boy Advance. There's 3 of them. Circle of the Moon, Army of Dissonance, and Area of Darkness. Yes, those games.
Excellent. Right, your treasured gaming possession. What have you brought for us today?
Okay. Bushia, the Genesis, and Golden Axe Warrior. It's like a Master System.
Excellent. Maybe tell us a little more about those games. Because I know Musha cost a hell of a lot on eBay to get. How did you come by your copy?
Just bit the bullet. That's pretty much it.
Paid pretty much top dollar for it.
Yes.
And the Golden Axe Warrior.
It's a Sega Zelda game, but more detailed and cool. There's a bit more story to it, because the first Zelda game was pretty
Straightforward. You just got on with it.
yeah, bare bones.
Yeah.
Sins. Even Chrysalis is like light years ahead of Legend of Zelda, but not Link to the Past. Even Link to the Past, you just don't. There's hardly any interaction in the village and the world itself. You go dungeon to dungeon, and in Chrysalis, you gotta like talk to these people and get the items to help them. Like, you find this item, if you go take this item to this guy, he gives you something new. There's all this interaction within the world, and you have to do this stuff to advance further.
Excellent. I've also brought something along that you might like. It's not my treasured gaming possession, but I tried to bring along something that my interviewees might like. So, I brought along my Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy for the Sega Master System. Hang on, I'm trying to get this right. Oh, look at that.
First one, the second one, and Chaos.
And Chaos. Have you played Chaos, by any chance?
No.
Because that one is like below everybody's radar and it needs to be played. It is a very good game. It's like what Sonic 3 would be on the Master System. It's a very bold statement, but I'm sticking by it.
It is. It is.
Yeah, you could play Sonic or Tails, and you could. In Tails, you can fly with Tails. Sonic's got like a speed boost, but you don't spin. He actually revs up with his legs. And he also gets rocket boots in that game as well, so he can fly for little short distances. And the special stages are like level based, which is always fun. And I've got a confession. I've not completed this game.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've not. No, I get stuck on the water level. It's like a maze. It's like underground, and you get sucked into this pipe, and you have to press exactly which way you want to go at certain junctions. If you miss it, you have to go all the way around and do it again. I always die on that particular level. But this for me is by far the best Sonic game for the Master System. The first one. I get it completed in about 20 minutes. It's all good.
Yeah.
Right, and that is it for the random gaming questions. And that's the end of the interview.
Okay.
Thank you very much for joining me, Dark Morris.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Ah, lovely. I've been Master Wayne for G1 Interviews, for G1 Features. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.